Hello. Hi, guys. Hold on, I forgot my purse. I need my drink. 1 second. 1 second. All right, I'm back. How is everybody? Oh my God, she started. She started. Crazy, going crazy. Hi, Mula. Oh my God, what is wrong with this? All right. So me and Cameron just got back like a half hour ago from the salon. It's cold. So we went to the salon and she got her haircut. She needed the ends of her haircut like off. It was too like it was dead at the end. So we got her haircut and she got her nails. Oh, we gotta put slow mode on, guys. Whoa, slow mode. Slow mode. Yeah, it's cold in here. It's cold actually outside. All right, so we are getting up. And hopefully we are leaving by 5 a.m. Am I all done? Nope. I still didn't pack my clothes. And I have to pack my clothes still. I forgot to do the dishes. I had to go get euros, and I met my friend in Rabat to get euros, and I couldn't find parking where I had to park. And I was driving around for like 20 minutes, and it was 25 minutes to get there. And then I stayed there for a little bit, and then I came home, and then me and Cameron decided to go to the salon, and they weren't ready for us, or we didn't have an appointment, so we ended up having to wait an hour and a half. And then when we got there, they said a little bit more, so we were there late, and I forgot to do dishes. We're leaving tomorrow morning, but tomorrow we're going to SEPTA. When we're done with SEPTA, like, we're gonna go cross the border, and we're gonna go to Mercadona, the grocery store. And then when we're done there, we're gonna leave and go back to Tangier, and we are staying in Marina Bay. And we're gonna be there till Friday. We're gonna go to the water park, the aqua park. You guys call it aqua park. We call it water park. Yeah, we'll be in Tangier till Friday. And then on Friday afternoon, we're gonna go to Cabo Negro until Sunday. No, I'm not leaving Morocco. I'm just leaving Tamara. Vacation. This will be our first time actually exploring Tangier. We have been there a few times and gone through a few times, but we've never really explored it, except we went to Half Cafe. We went to that area one time. Where's Taza at? That sounds like it's gonna be money. Welcome, said from Chicago. We'll be walking. We'll be out all day. We're staying in Marina Bay, so we'll be definitely in that area a lot. We're gonna go to the water park on Wednesday. So Wednesday we'll be at the water park. I do pray, but like this isn't. I don't. Some questions I just ignore because like, if you're only on here and you're only asking me that, like, come on. Well, I don't know. There might be crowds though, because even though it isn't summer, it is vacation here. Does Europe have vacation this week? You guys gave me a lot of recommendations. There's so much stuff to do. Oh God, no, I haven't felt fluttered yet. I'm only 8 weeks Saturday. Okay, so maybe it won't be as crowded. But I feel like there's still Moroccans that are going to, I mean, obviously Moroccans, but I mean, there's going to be people there from Morocco coming there because it is vacation. Wait, you didn't like staying here and you went back to America? New York City or New York State? Because there's a big difference. I like New York State. I like New York City, but I wouldn't want to live there. Welcome. Welcome to summer. What's the best, okay, Los Tacos or Los Burros? Okay, taco-wise, like regular taco, Los Burros. But Los Tacos had, seriously, I mean, I didn't have a burrito at the other place, but this burrito at this place, Los Tacos in Weefak, the burrito was amazing. Like, seriously, so good. And so I recommend both. Los Burros is really good, authentic. Like, I feel like it's a little more authentic. Like here they put olives on it, and that's not really authentic, but it's okay. But the burrito is amazing here. Why do I like Morocco? It's peaceful. There's so much to do. For me, it's cheaper, way cheaper than it was for me than in America. I look like Pocahontas. Thank you. I don't really care about finding Americans. No offense to my American people. I moved to Morocco. I like being around the Moroccans. Which one is more authentic? More authentic, yeah, for sure, it's Los Burros. First of all, Los Burros does not sell anything but the Mexican. Now, they are 2-in-1. They do have a Thai place that's 2-in-1, so you can get both menus. But the Los Burros only sells Mexican food. Like this place in Weefak, they sell French tacos, they sell burgers, they sell salads. This place just sells Mexican food. So it is more authentic. But I promise you, for the price, the burrito at this place is amazing. Okay, how do you handle not having parking lots per businesses and lack of AC in summer? I do not have lack of AC. I got air conditioning. That is one of my requirements. And if they don't have it, I will get it installed. Because you could do that here in Morocco. See, in Morocco, you could do stuff to your place and, like, take it, right? Is that true? Somebody told me I could do that. I could buy my own air conditioner. But no, I have air conditioning. Parking, I have my own parking space here. Yes, around businesses, like especially in Rabat during the week at lunchtime, it's hard. But it's okay. It's actually not that bad. I just had a bad day today, so I feel like I was, guys, I can't make it any more slower than 60 seconds. And I can't keep up with the questions. Muslim mom, I don't know why you can't hear me. Anybody else can't hear me? My sound is okay. After living this period in Morocco, do you want to stay? Oh, yeah, I'm staying. You should visit Hercules Cave. Yeah, that's on our list. Is Jack planning to get a Moroccan or American bachelorette? Wait, is bachelorette high school? Or college? Because bachelorette to me means a bachelor's degree in college. I don't know what you mean, though. What happened to you, okay? I hear you. Are you thinking of starting a project in Morocco? I'll get back to your question about what happened. I mean, I'm doing my YouTube. I'm trying to get that up. I'm doing really good. All the best to you and the kids. Take care. Thank you. How's your Darija coming on? Shwia, Meshimizian. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to say Meshimizian. I got to learn more phrases to describe my Darija because I don't think it's horrible. I mean, it is bad. But it's only bad because my accent is bad. The stuff I know the words. You know? High school. Oh, he's getting... What are the choices? It's not Moroccan. He's getting a British one. I have so much respect for you. Really, greetings. Shukran. Thank you. From a Moroccan living in Netherlands. Thank you. Keep going. Be strong. Thank you. I don't think Tamara is safe. Oh, God. I'm not even going to finish reading that. Are you planning on staying in Morocco? Yes. Guys, I'm not leaving. I've been here for almost 2 years. I'm not leaving. One day at a time, Aaron. You're trying, and we see that you want to learn Arabic. I am. I just get very frustrated because my kids, first of all, my kids don't make it easy. When I try to learn with them, they just make fun of me. And it's not fair. And yes, I sound like a child. I'm sorry. But it's not fair. Like, I want to learn and I try to learn from them because Cameron knows a lot. But she makes fun of me every time. And it's just frustrating and I don't even want to deal with it. So I try to learn when I'm out. And I need to learn the phrase... Like, teach me Darija. I mean, not teach me Darija, but if somebody says something to me, and they say it in French, that's the first thing. They automatically all speak French to me. And I tell them, I tell them, la French, Darija. But they don't get it. No, it's very rare that somebody gets it right away that I'm telling them to speak Darija to me. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm missing your questions. I'm talking and I'm not looking. Why'd you come? You became a stranger in your own company, in your own country. Why? I'm sorry, but this is funny. Every time you say, I know, but I can't say it right. I mean, fuck. Well, fuck. When I first got here, I mean, I still say it and it still sounds like that, but I feel like a little bit, it got better a little bit. Because when I first got here, I was just like, we, you know, like, Bachelor is the equivalent of the SAT. Okay, I never even took the SATs. Since he goes to a British school, he'd probably get A levels. I guess I should start learning about this stuff. He's going into year 8. Inshallah, I'd like to see more countries, but right now I have so much to see in Morocco, you know. You should communicate with adults and watch Darija. I don't watch series in Darija. I don't know if I would enjoy that because if I'm watching something, I want to know what's going on. I'm definitely not going to pick it up that quick because people that that know that I don't know Darija, they just, and I can't learn like that, guys. I'm slow. I'm a slow person. I need it to be clear. Like your pronunciation needs to be clear. I know I talk fast. I know, Smadlia. But I need you to talk slow. Femtic. No, I have not experienced racism in Morocco, but can I tell you what I do experience? Or I use to my advantage. And I don't mean this in a bad way. I promise you, it's more of a funny joke, okay? So, okay, so now I feel like I could tell more stories because a lot of the stories I have, I didn't used to say anything because um, people are like, oh, well, who's driving? Who's driving? Okay, so the guy, everywhere we went, whenever we were together, he always drove, right? The car's in his name too. So whenever we had to get over a lane, like move over to the right, he would tell me not to worry about it. We're fine. He'll get over. I don't like that. I'm American. We don't just, okay, most of us don't. Just get over in a lane. We don't do that. You guys, if you have any important questions, I would not ask them right now because I'm telling a story and I'm not looking at the comments at all. I'm just looking at myself talk. Savvy? Okay, so he would always kind of say, no, no, I'm fine. But I want to tell people that we're getting over. Yes, he used his blinker. He put his blinker on. But you know that means nothing. You know, people aren't going to be like, oh, yeah, he's got his blinker on. Let him over. That doesn't happen. But it does happen if me sticks my face, my white face, foreign looking face, and I don't think I feel like I look American. I am not proud of America right now. I absolutely am disgusted with what's going on in so many facets. At first, it was just like Trump won. I'm getting off topic and I don't want to. But then it became where obviously the Gaza thing's been going on, but now he's ramping up about wanting to just not even buy anymore. He originally was buy Gaza, but now it's whatever. We have Gaza, we have fascism, we have US citizens getting not arrested, kidnapped and deported to El Salvador prisons. We have children getting kidnapped, same thing, okay? I can't even tell you. The only good thing that's going on right now that I can feel off the top of my head is Israel is burning. Israel is burning. Like, that is the only thing that is going on right now. That is, like, honestly the only... Oh, that and we're going away tomorrow. That's all I got going on. But let me get back to the story. So, I don't ever use, like, the fact that I'm American, like, oh, I'm American. No, I don't. But it became a joke that one time I stuck my face out to tell somebody that we were going to move over. I put my hand out first, and then I put my face out, and I turned, and I smiled, and I was like... And the person recognized me, or I think they recognized me, but since that has happened, other people have recognized me or whatever. And also, I joke, like, it's my white American face, like, they're going to let you over. So, I don't experience racism, but I have been known in the past to use my face to get over in a lane. That's what's going on. People say all the time I look Native American. I think I'm too white to look Native American. Like, I'm very... Here, it doesn't look like I'm white. But I'm very, very white. Guys, talking about stuff helps me. For the longest time, I couldn't talk about anything. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't... There was so much that, like, funny stuff that would happen... you know, and I felt like I couldn't share the story because I didn't want to mess up and slip up, you know what I mean? But not that I have, like, stories about necessarily him, but, like, that was one of the things I knew, like, I couldn't tell that story because people are like, well, who's driving your car, you know? But anyway, I kept this in for 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks, and it was a lot to deal with. And so after I posted those vlogs on Friday, I felt better. I mean, I'm not there, but I felt better because it was like, it's off my chest. You know what I mean? Like, it's off my chest now. Like, because now I'm in this situation. I mean, it was kind of like I had no choice because I was in this situation. And how am I going to be like, all of a sudden, be pregnant on videos and people are like, what happened? You know? So I had to tell. But, all right, now I'll start looking at comments. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just now looking at comments. No, I'm not hurting my channel. I don't think so. I hurt my channel when this first happened, and I didn't post. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything on IG. That's what hurt my channel. When he ghosted and just vanished, you know, that's when my channel got hurt. And now my channel has gotten better. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I have been MIA because I didn't want to do video. I did not want to do videos. I just wanted to lay in my bed and cry. But here's what happened today that I got so upset. Twice. I mean, guys, I'm still very upset. I wake up in the morning and I'm sad, and I'm sad at nighttime, you know? But, like, when I'm on here, like, I feel better because I'm talking, you know? But, you know, when I'm by myself and, like, alone. But anyway, so today I had to go to, I had to go get euros. And on the way back, just driving, I used to have Spotify. And then when he, before he stopped talking to me, he told me to sign out. He was on my Spotify in America. And then when I moved here, he put me on his Spotify. And I don't have Spotify anymore. And, because I can't get it because I can't use my card online. It's so stupid. So I just have silence in my car. And it makes you, like, just think. And I think if I had music, it'd probably be just as bad because for the last 4 years, any song that has come out is mostly, I have, like, a memory with him. Because a lot of the songs, like new songs, I did reactions. So he'd be the one to tell me, or we listened to it in the car driving. You know, we'd wait until we got into the car to listen to New Music Friday. And, so in the car, it was, like, just silent like it normally is. And just all of a sudden, it just, just hit me. That he just, like, left. Like, not even, like, it really just doesn't, I don't understand what is in his head. Like, because I promise you, like, I mean, yeah, but this is, so I just start crying in the car. And then I was getting close to home and I got better and I went in. And then tonight, when I was in the salon, Cameron was downstairs getting her nails done. And I looked at comments on my YouTube. And someone wrote, your thumbnail is really good. And I'm phrasing or paraphrasing it because I don't remember, because it was one comment and a reply, and I don't remember exactly the wording, but it was along the lines of, the first comment was like, your thumbnail is really good. It's good to see you improving on your graphic design skills. If you guys know, I've said it in past lives the last couple nights, or you guys know, I never did my thumbnails. He did my thumbnails. That's what he doesn't do that. He actually does website design, IUX or UX. But because he does that, he knows how to do thumbnails, and he always did my thumbnails. And if you look back at the progression of thumbnails, he got really good at them. Like in the beginning, I mean, they were fine, but actually, wait, in America, they were me. In America, they were me. Those bad ones from way long ago with the neon, that's me on Canva. I sucked. He took over and he started doing it, but he did improve with them. But he always did them. So when I read that comment, and then I read the one underneath, and the next person said something along the lines of, they're better than your old ones. And I immediately start crying because, like, I immediately wanted to defend him. And I'm like, why the hell am I going to defend him? But, like, I wanted to defend him because his thumbnails were good. I loved his thumbnails. Like, he always knew what to do. It was rare that he did something that I didn't like. And, so to read that people wrote that they were better, that it was better, and don't get me wrong, my thumbnail today and the ones that are coming are amazing. They're great. And it's somebody that follows me. I don't want to say because I don't know if he wanted to say. But he offered to do them, and I really appreciate it, and they're amazing. But it still hurt me to read that because I loved his thumbnail. He did really good work in my work, and he did good work in his work. But my automatic reaction was I wanted to defend him. And I started typing. And I stopped because it's like, why am I... Like, I mean, I know I'm right about it as far as, like, you know, his thumbnails were not bad. Now, if you're talking about the last 4 thumbnails before today's, yes, those are me. They suck. But I believe that the people were talking, or the person was talking about the ones from before. If you weren't, then I'm just crying for nothing. But, yeah, so I was in the salon when I read it, and I immediately felt like tears, and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot cry here. I gotta be here. And I just quickly got off it. I deleted it, or not delete, no, the comment's still there. I deleted my comment, and I got off it so I wouldn't cry. And I read some comments, and I want to start typing back. You know, there's a lot of you guys that have been beautiful comments supporting me, but there are some, there's a bunch of you that have written really long comments, and, you know, it starts off with, like, you know, you're really supporting me, but then you'll say something that might not be true, that I know that is not true about him. And, like, I want to, but then I don't want to bother because it's like, I don't want to. But, and then I rethink the vlog, like, did I not say everything, or did I not say it right? Or, because I feel like there was a couple things that people might be misinterpreting. Like, one thing you guys might, a few of you are misinterpreting is, we were not a, for lack of word, official couple when we were here in Morocco. That was only in America. America is when he wasn't, like, it was just, you know, he was supposed to just be with me, and that was it. And, like, you know, it was when I moved here, we broke up in America because we knew, like, we couldn't be together. So we just completely cut off ties. And then 2 weeks later, he texts me because he had to give me Finny back because he had to go back to Morocco. And then it just started where we were both sad. Like, you know, it was, I mean, I don't know why we were sad because we had already broke ties. But then all of a sudden, because we were talking because he was going to Morocco and I had to get the cat. And I came up with the idea that I wanted to go visit Morocco. Since he's going back there, I'm like, let me just come on a vacation, you know, now, like within the next couple of months. This is 2023. And then that will be it. That will how I'll remember him, you know? But then, like I said, if you watch the video and you listen, I came here and I had the 10 days and it was amazing. And actually, I was looking at my friends list today, or somebody I'm not friends with anymore in America. And it was actually her. While I was in Ahora on the beach in the house, I was telling her how amazing it was here. Okay? How amazing it was here. It was cheaper for me. It was safer here. I knew this was like the 8th day because, yeah, Ahora was Ahora was the last place I stayed. So it was the 8th, 9th, and 10th day, I think, of the vacation. And she was the one, she's like, why don't you move there? And I'm like, no. I was like, I can't move here. She's like, why don't you move there for a year? See if you like it. I was like, but what would I do? Oh my goodness, I'm literally having flashbacks. She actually said she was looking for a place to live at the time. She's like, why don't you rent me your house? Don't sell your house. Or she's like, don't sell your house or anything. Rent me your house. So that way, if you do come back, you can have your house back. But see, I didn't own my house by myself. My ex owned it too. So, that wasn't a go. She was the one who implanted it in my head to come and just move here for a year. I thought she was just like, I thought it was a joke or whatever. But on the plane, I was like crying because I did not want to leave. Like, I loved it here, guys. The people, you guys were amazing. Everyone I met here was amazing. I saw I said to you guys last night, the most kindest thing I ever seen in my life happened here in El Hora, on the pretty street in El Hora, where all like the shops are in El Hora. And I had these experiences here and it was amazing. So yes, I knew him and he was here, but I didn't move here to come here and be with him. I was not happy in America. I was drowning in America. Like, I just barely paid taxes. Actually, no, I owed taxes. When I sold my house, I had to pay taxes. We just bought food. We didn't do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you understand? Okay? I couldn't survive in America at the time. Okay? So when I came here and I saw that we could live a better life, even with paying for schooling, granted, I wish I didn't have to pay for the schooling, or it could be a lot cheaper. But even with that, I'm not reading comments, guys. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So anyway, so let me get back to my story because I just caught a glimpse of someone saying, oh, but you continued something regardless of whatever. Let me tell you, he was my best friend. I was his best friend. I was American. I'm American. I wasn't Muslim. I didn't know anything about Islam. When I met him, I didn't even know he was Muslim. I knew he was from Morocco. But honestly, I don't even remember the first time that he told me his religion. And I promise you, even when he told me his religion, I didn't even talk about it. It wasn't until 6 months into it that, actually, no, not more than 6 months. I met him in 2022. No, 2021. And it was a couple months, and then he disappeared. We weren't official or nothing like that. It was just like we were, we saw each other. We actually went to New York during that time, whatever. And then he disappeared for 2 months. And on Thanksgiving 2021, he came back. And then for one whole year the following year. And we cut it off at the end of the year of 2022. 2023, I came here and visited. I loved it. I moved here. When I moved here, we were not together. Now, while I wasn't here, he was, I didn't know. Didn't know any of it. Did not know any of it. But anyway, when I moved, he helped me, obviously. He helped me till the day he stopped talking to me. He's helped me. In the beginning, it was a lot of helping. He stayed with me all the time, went everywhere with us. But we were, look, if you are born Moroccan, born Muslim, practicing, I'm sorry, but I don't think you will understand where I'm coming from. You're not American. You didn't grow up the way I did. It's absolutely completely normal to date somebody without thinking about marriage in the beginning. It's completely normal. Completely normal. I had no interest in marriage. I didn't click on him or anybody for marriage. I was just lonely and I wanted to meet people. That was it. That was it. And I met him, and I didn't I don't even know why. I was like, eh. And he turned out to be the most interesting person that I had met in a long time. It helped that he was really smart. He was smart but cool, if that makes sense. And, he spoke different languages. He was always teaching me stuff. We got along so great, okay? This 2022, when the whole year in America with him, it wasn't until 6 months in that I was like, what is this? And that's when he was like, oh yeah, my parents would never. And then a month later, he was going to be moving, and I said, and he was going to move far. Not far, but enough far. And I said, that's it. We need to just end it. And I was upset, but he got upset too, and he convinced me no. So we continued. 3 months later than that, he tried to. He said it. He's like, we got to end this. And I was like, oh my God. It was out of the blue too, right? See, at least when I said it, it was like he was moving, He had already moved, but he was living with me. He just he worked from home, so it was like no big deal. But anyway, and I was like so upset and everything. I was like, oh my God, like you're just gonna spring this on me. So I told him, you gotta give me time. Like I can't like. So at the end of the year, that was it. We went to New York a couple more times. We went to other concerts. We had the best time, the best memories. Like, and then like I said, we ended it completely, cut off. And then he contacted me because he had to come back to Morocco. And the rest is history, guys. Or then, like I said, we got here and we weren't together, but everything was still kind of the same. But we were fighting more because we weren't together, but we were still doing everything except for that. And he did some stuff, did a lot of stuff, but I didn't know, or I'd find out, and it was just really bad. And but there was still a lot of good. I don't know how to explain it because I went on a lot of trips with him that I had a lot of fun with. All my Merzuga trips were amazing with him. But it just got to be bad more towards the end. And then this past January, I wanted to again, like, this is it. We have to stop. And it was very hard. Listen. I wanted to so many times, but you don't understand. Like, this person was my best friend. And then after moving here and being here, I'm like, how can I just not? We were just like, okay, we're gonna be. And then, like, obviously, he started talking about that he had to get married, you know, like, he's getting too old, like, he's got to be married, you know. And he actually involved me in the process of finding someone, right? Right? And it was the hardest thing, but I put on this face like it was fine. And he actually said to me, he's like, I'm so happy that you're okay with helping me with this because I can't talk about this to anybody else. And the first girl they set him up with, are you ready for this? His cousin. I'm sorry. It's not a cousin, technically. It's a half sibling on his mother's side. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? There are memes about this stuff. You can find, like, there's millions of girls here, whatever, you know? And he's like, you know what, you're right. And then, so he ended it with her. And in this time, or he didn't end, there was nothing to end. He was literally just texting her for 2 days. Like, I think he found out her favorite color or something like that. But anyway, so, Duja, from the time of him, no, wait, no. Guys, my time might be a little off because now I'm thinking of, like, when the last time I talked to him was. 3 weeks. I found out I was pregnant at the end of Ramadan. Right? I have it in my calendar. I have to look, but it's on my phone. I told him a week after. He was not actually talking to anybody for marriage. No. He was not talking to anybody for marriage when I... Right? Yeah, I didn't know. No. That girl, he did not... The relative, he did not know. Yeah. Guys, I just lost my train of thought. The girl that now... So, we're not even going to worry about time because I can't think of that. Let's just say I did tell him on a Monday. I told him on a Monday, which was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Like, and he came right over and, like, you know, so nice about it. Like I said, I told you guys this on my other live. Really, really nice about it. He's like, we'll figure this out. Very caring, just like any other day with him, you know. And I'm like, okay, you know, like, he did bring up termination, and I'm like, I don't know because, like, that's huge to do. Like, anyway, I don't really want to talk about that. And but on a Monday, Savi, right? He came over again on that Friday night, and he was here, and we talked a lot, but we still hadn't decided anything, or I hadn't decided anything. But I did bring up his parents, and I'm like, what are you gonna do? He's like, I'm never telling them. I'm like, what do you mean you're never telling them? I'm like, okay, so obviously if I get a termination, Safi, you don't tell them. But I'm not there yet. I'm not saying that. And if I have this child, you're not going to tell them, and are you going to let me just, and I just get money from you monthly? And he couldn't answer me. And I'm like, dude, this is not okay. Whatever. We ended it okay. Like, that's how it ended. The next day was Saturday. We discorded for 10 hours. We watched shows until like 2 a.m. Sunday's where it all went downhill. Now, mind you, he just found out on Monday. Sunday, he leaves me a voice message. And that's normal, you know. Sometimes he gets up and he starts walking around and he leaves voice messages. And he says to me, hey, how'd you sleep? I actually had him delete it because I don't have it anymore. Because I made him delete it when I called him to tell him, I told him to delete it because I couldn't believe what I was hearing. He's like, hey, how are you? How did you sleep? Yada, yada, yada. We talked, he said something about videos, and then he's like, Erin, I don't know what to do. He's like, my mom gave me this girl's number yesterday. I text her, and I immediately was like, because we had talked about this already. Because he brought it up like 2 days before. He's like, what do I do if my mom, like, sends me somebody or something? I'm like, well, for right now, dude, like, your work's your priority. Like, say that, because you can't, without knowing what's happening right this second, you can't, in good faith, talk to a girl for marriage when you don't know what's happening with me, right? That is normal. I don't care where you're from. That is being deceitful. So anyway, when he said that on the voicemail, I immediately stopped the voicemail, called him, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I was like, you're talking to somebody for marriage? And he's like, oh, she just gave me the number yesterday. I don't even know her favorite color. And he's like, well, what do I do? I'm like, you messed up. I said, well, you already started talking to her. Like, what are you going to do? We got in fight. Literally just a fight, because I'm like, dude, you can't do this. You can't do this to somebody, because, like, you need to tell her. And there's other stuff that he needs to tell her before he marries her, or anybody. And he's like, I can't tell her. And I'm like, you need to tell her. And that's when I said, if you don't tell her, I'm telling your parents. So he actually knew that I was going to tell his parents if he didn't tell her. Like, give her the gist of what's going on. And I didn't tell his parents right away. I waited until the next day, that night, 12 a.m. our time. Didn't hear from him. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta look out for myself, because I thought, honestly, I didn't want to I didn't want to be the one to tell his parents. But, like, you can't do this to another person. Like, you can't start off something with somebody with lies or hiding stuff. It's not normal. So, no. So I sent his mom a message telling her, along with something else that was very important that she knows, because she needs to know. She's trying to set him up with people. She needs to know something about him that, and I didn't hear anything. It got delivered. That was Monday night? No. Yeah, that was Monday night. Didn't hear anything all day Tuesday. Wednesday, I called him at night. He answered. Now, he already knew that his parents knew. And he answered the phone. And I said, what is going on? Your parents know. I know your parents know. And I haven't heard from you or them. What is going on? He said, yeah, my mom sent me a long Facebook message. I did not talk to her. I talked to my dad for 10 minutes. He wants me to go see a lawyer. And I'm like, why? He's like, I honestly don't know. Like, it was the person I knew. Who I was talking to at that moment was the regular person that I knew. He did not sound like he was lying. He honestly didn't know anything. And I'm like, so what's going on? He's like, I don't know. And I'm like, dude, this should be you. This shouldn't be like you waiting to hear about, like, what the hell? You're an adult. Like, I'm sorry. Some people get babied here. Grown-ass adults get babied. And And I don't know. I don't know. We argued, I guess, a little bit or whatever, and I'm like, what is going on? Hung up. That was the end of it, right? And that was the last time I heard from him. And I didn't text him, like, again until Friday. I went on WhatsApp and I saw that, like, I could tell that I was blocked because, like, his information thing was gone. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I was literally in shock. I was like, no, there's no way that he blocked me. I sent a message to the mom again. I was blocked. And then I realized that he just blocked me. And it's been like that since then, and that's now, it will be 4 weeks this Friday. So it was just 3 weeks. I have no idea what he's doing, where he's at. Well, I mean, he's in Morocco. But I am friends with one of his friends, and I have met with his friend, and he said he doesn't know anything. And I'm not trying to get any information. I don't really care anymore. I stopped caring about... I cared in the beginning. The first week, I was a mess. I'm like, where could he be? Like, I mean, not that I cared. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I just laid in bed and cried. But I didn't... I cared a lot. And now I mean, I'm still... like I said today, I am still struck with, like, moments of sadness and disbelief. And, like, I can't believe that he did this. And, you know, it's... like, I saw a comment got hell for review, so I wanted to look at it. And I was like, oh, it's going to be, you know, it's because you used the F word. But yeah, so that is basically what's going on. I mean, I'm assuming he's still talking to this girl. I don't know anything. I mean, I know what she looks like and I know her name, but I don't know where she's from. But I was, like, so stupid. I really was stupid. He did a lot of things that were not good to me and other girls. And, like, see, he was so good at being nice to me when he was, that, like, it made me not think, you know? Look, I'm sorry, there's enough girls in Morocco. You don't need to marry your cousin. He's young, but he's not a child. He's not 20, 21, 22, 23. He's not. Okay? He's literally not, okay? You know Moroccans here look young, right? I saw a video on YouTube the other day, and it was 1 to 100 in Morocco, and they showed this boy, well, I thought it was a boy, and it was a 30-year-old man, and the kid looked like he was 18. Okay, peaceful tranquility, screw you. Screw you. If you're Moroccan and you're a born Muslim and all, you don't understand. For anybody that just does, oh, you know, it's haram, haram. I didn't know about that stuff. I understand now why it's haram, okay? But again, I didn't grow up like that. I was married. It's not, to me, it is not normal to get a name from your mother and text and be like, yeah, we're going to get married. Let's go. That's never going to be me. I will never just get a name from somebody, talk to somebody one time and get married. I'll never be any of that. I'm never going to be with a dude ever again in my life. I'm telling you, a lot of people here look young for their age. Yes, he's younger than me. Okay? But let's talk about this. Do you know how many men here I see here with women way younger than them? No problem, right? Let's talk about that. These poor girls that are marrying these old men don't even know, like, what they're getting into. I said it the other night. There's a guy here I know who's a freaking dirty. His room is locked in his parents' place. Nobody can go in it, but people have. pee bottles everywhere, and he married this little 20-year-old naive girl. She thinks she's got, because he looks good, you know, he looks good, he looks clean, but he's a dirtball, and now she's gonna get him. They're not living together yet. This is not normal. How about we talk about, you want to talk about like a guy that growing up screwed his cousin, and now he's going to go marry some girl that has no idea. This thing about being quiet about what people do, this is how people get diseases. This is how people don't find about pregnancies, because everybody's like, shh, shh, shh. No, when someone does stuff like this, you need to hold them accountable. You can't keep things under the rug. You can't brush things under the rug, because this is how stuff happens. Well, again, he never said any of that. But again, you had to know him. And let me tell you, his best friend, seeing all the proof, he's like, I don't even need to see anymore. He's like, I know. He was very good. He was very good. That is the absolute truth. The more strict your parents are, the better. Actually, he wasn't a good liar. I mean, he was in the beginning to me, but then at like the last year, oh my God, dude, you suck now. You suck. Don't lie anymore. And he actually started not lying anymore. He did stop lying, as far as I know. I don't know. Actually, I don't even want to know. I don't know. There is nothing wrong with marrying someone older than you, but you do need to know what you're getting into, young or old. Young or older, it doesn't matter what. Oh. It doesn't matter. Oh, God, that was bright. Why is this so bright? There we go. Who? Block who? Who am I blocking? I can't. There's too many comments. Dude, I don't like people my age. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like people my age, but I have never met someone my age in real life that, I don't know. His username is I. Let me read what he's writing. Let me read some of it. No, wait, you saying IZs? I thought you were genuine, but clearly not. You can't tell us half the story and hide his age, then act all surprised when people don't want to believe you. Dude, I don't care if you don't believe me. I don't care. I honestly don't care if you don't believe me. See, the difference between me and him is I have all the proof. I have all the proof. He's the one who came in my Google, tried to delete all of his emails. But like I said, I forwarded him to my other email when he blocked me 3 weeks ago. So I am genuine. I didn't tell anybody because I was trying to protect him. I really was trying to protect him. And then because his parents watched me, I knew it. I met his parents, you know? Who the hell cares how old he is? He is not a teenager. He's not the young 20s, okay? Oh my God. And you know what? Tori, however you say your name, judge yourself. Well, when you had sex after converting. You know what? I'm a revert. I lived my life for how many freaking years a certain way, and yes, I know it was haram. It's in the past, okay? Scoot. Okay, I'm trying. But you know what? Peaceful tranquility, you don't make it easy. It just makes me mad because, like, he wasn't a child. He's not a child. He wasn't a child. He lived in America, by himself. Like, what are you talking about? He wasn't. He's looking to like he's not. And and let me tell you, I didn't do anything. This guy was doing shit in Morocco before he even moved to America. Okay, it wasn't like, oh, I'm this American that corrupt this good Moroccan man. La, la. He was already. But I didn't know because I just figured he grew up for 10 years in America. You know, like to me, he was American. No, he wasn't the reason I moved to Morocco. He's the reason I knew of Morocco, and he was here when I came on vacation. But when I came here, just go watch the live or watch the videos. I'm not going to answer. I have to stop looking at comments. Oh no, I'm much sweeter here. America, I was miserable. I didn't leave my house in America. No, he fooled me. He always had excuse. You know what? Who are you? You are obviously somebody that literally lived by the. That is amazing. I am so happy for you that you were the perfect Muslim. You are the perfect Muslim. You grew up with Islam in your face in day one. You knew everything. Goodbye. Oh, I need to delete her, not just delete the comment. That person's not. How are you going to be named Peaceful Tranquility and you're not peaceful at all? Weirdo. Oh no, I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. I trust a few people here now. I can count on. Wait, let me think. Adults? I mean, there's kids I trust, obviously. Now, these are ones that I talk to, I've been around, I've done things with. Completely trust. No reservations. And they're all women. 3 of them. Wait, 3? Yeah, because there's other ones that, and I feel like if any of these other people are listening and they're thinking, oh, she's probably thinking about me. There's only 3. Because there's a lot of people here that I have met. There's quite a few. No, wait, I want to say that, not quite a few. There's probably 5 to 10 people that I have met, I have hung out with, and they're nice, but I do know they talk about me behind my back. And it's Meshi Mushkil. I don't care. I mean, hey, I'm a freaking soap opera. Talk all you want. But ones that I know that don't talk about me, 3. 3. And 2, 2 are, it's a mom and daughter. Like, I don't, guys, I'm not going to trust anybody. I'm definitely no dudes. So anyone that even thought they had a chance, I promise you, I am a spinster for the rest of my life. Is that what they call it? A spinster? Like, I'll be with my cats. And my kids. But my kids will leave me. Because kids leave you. Oh my God, Duja, you're driving me nuts. It's actually his. Well, I picked it out for him, but it's his. I had to get a suitcase for packing tomorrow, and I found a couple of his things, and it's bigger, and a lot of my stuff is too, like, I'm not really showing too much, but like it's bigger, you know, it's looser and it's more comfortable, so why not? I've already seen a lawyer. I've already seen a lawyer. Okay? I'm not doing anything I'm not allowed to. Guys, this is what I'm dealing with. Like, don't for anybody's like, "Oh, like, you know, what about him?" What the hell? He's living his life. He's doing whatever the hell he wants. He's literally on his own right now. I think Airbnb hopping, living his life. He's fine. Meshi mushkil. Now, the girl he's talking to, I feel bad for her. But he's fine. Oh, okay, then I'm not a spinster. I started my YouTube in America in 2022. There's so many comments. Try and just like skim through them because there's too much. That's another thing, the car situation. I don't know because he's vanished. I don't know where he is. I don't know what he's planning on doing. But listen, the car is in my name, but it's also in his name. Holy shit, 256 people? YouTube is the best one. YouTube is the best one. It's the highest paying one. It's the only one I'm monetized on. Cameron's Derish is doing so well. I mean, I don't know if it's reliable for somebody new. I'm established. So unless I take a break, like I had dips. I had an amazing month last month. It was the most money I ever made on my YouTube. And then when this happened and I took a dip, oh my goodness, my money just took a dip. But this past 5 days, views have gone up much better. Okay, it's kind of hard not to care about this because the child is going to be half his. And I promise you, all of my children have always looked like their father. And it's going to be sad because the little baby's going to look just like him. And he was cute. So it's hard. You know what I mean? No, I don't want to teach about YouTube because I don't know anything about it. He's the one who helped me all my YouTube. Well, what do you mean you can't be in limbo about the car? I already talked to the lawyer about that. He said we can deal with that later. But yeah, like he can't just, I got to get the car out of his name. He can't keep the car in his name. Younger than me, but not a child, not even close to a child or a teenager or, you know, like you all think. But he is younger than me. So what? So what? Y'all have people here marrying young girls. And I'm sorry, I look good for my age. I sure as hell don't act like my age. And not in a bad way, but like in a good way. I'm fun. I'm very energetic. I'm hyper. Nobody ever believes, when they meet me, nobody in real life ever believes, if you don't know me, if you know me, obviously, you know how old I am. But if you don't know me, nobody ever believes that I'm my age. The baby's going to be so cute. Fun pack gaming, goodbye. Goodbye. Because I'm pregnant and I'm sharing my life. I didn't say his name, didn't share his picture. Baslama. No, the pregnancy is priority. The car, I mean, the car is still in my name. It's not like he's going to do anything to it. Yeah, people need to get over the fact that he's younger than me. Who cares? He's an adult. Anybody that, you need to just, I don't think you follow me, so just go watch my vlogs because it's like repeat stuff and I've been on here for an hour. Well, yeah, I mean, he is acting very childish. But he's not a child. He's a complete adult. I am stressed because I was really upset today. I had a couple really sad moments because even though I'm mad about what he did and what he's doing to me right now, I still miss him. I know that's so messed up. Isn't it so messed up? Like, why do I have this part of me that still misses him? Like, yesterday, a long, long time ago, after, you guys know where I live. You know the road that you would take that would take you to Ulamata? They gutted it all like last year. Do you guys know that road I'm talking about? They got rid of the light and they made the circle. Well, when they did that, we were driving down at one time. I said, slow down, because I think there's the boxes that do the speed. And he was like, no, no, there isn't. There isn't. I said, I'm telling you, I know there is. But see, we didn't use directions anymore. See, when I first moved here, I had to use directions to get to Ulaanbaatar. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anything. Now, Meshimushka, I can go all over mostly Rabat. You know, I can even go to Tangier without actual Tangier. I don't need directions. But we didn't use directions anymore. And he would say, no, there's no box on this road. And then after he blocked me, not after, like yesterday, I'm driving down that road and I saw 2 boxes. And I was like, oh my God, I need to call him and tell him I was right. And I was like, why do I still think about that stuff? Like, why? Because it was literally a part of my life. Every day, anything that happened, I'd call him, text him. Same thing, like, it's very hard. He never loved me. There's no way. But I just wish I could just... I mean, I can't forget about him because, like, I'm pregnant now. But I wish I could just not miss him. I don't miss him a lot. In the beginning, I did. But since Friday, I feel like I haven't missed him that much, except for a few times a day. But when it hits really hard. And I'm sorry, but if you lived here and you were a really good Muslim and you never did anything, you don't understand this. You know, the one girl that I talked to here, who I trust completely, she made me cry because, you know, she has no experience with any of this, because she, you know, she, nothing with boys, men, you know, and even though she has no experience, she was so kind and just, you know, she said, like, you know, hopeful stuff, and then she cried, and it was just like, I felt like even though she had no experience, she kind of felt for me, and like, her being upset by it just felt like she understood a little bit. Not everybody, Dagger. I promise you. I promise you. Because I've gotten a lot of messages of people just like, and it's all just, you're gonna be, like, not just you're gonna be fine, but like, there's a lot of people that just want me to just basically snap my fingers and just read the Quran and it will just be fine. And I wish that was true, and maybe in the future it will, but right now I'm not there. I do read it. I watch so many videos on YouTube from that one guy. But I still miss him. I still, like, think, like what apps he's working on now. It's so messed up. It's like my head is smart and my heart is not. It's just, it's hard. I really, really cared about him. And his voice is like literally ingrained in my head of a lot of stuff that he said to me in the past. And most recently was in January. We were sitting outside the train station. I was dropping him off because he was going on his way to see his grandma in Tangier. And I told him that I wrote him an email and I dated it. Like, I didn't know you could do that. You can schedule an email now. I didn't know that. And I was like, because, you know, I said, we're not going to be friends. Listen. At this point, I knew that we were not going to be together. But we were still best friends. And, okay, we did the haram thing. But we also just hung out and was friends. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like, oh my God, that's all we did was that. No. The hell, and actually in the last 6 months, it even wasn't a lot of that. I promise you. We just were really good friends. We watched all these shows together. There's a series that we started that I was like 8 episodes away from finishing it, and now I can't watch it. See, like the comment, learn from the Quran. I know learning, but just to turn to that 100%, it's very hard. Because I just wish I could just turn off my heart. I really do, because I swear, my mind is smart. I know everything, I promise. My mind is so smart. It's just my heart that just won't freaking stop. I'm sorry, I want to cry. I don't want to cry. Okay, yeah, you need to go, because you're obviously... Oh my God. I think that's her. No offense, Kintori, but your name... that name is not her name at all. Her name is completely a Moroccan name. However, the name I know her from other things. Are you her, girl? If you are her, I promise you, you need to contact me. Listen, if you are that girl, I promise you, there is one thing that you do not know. And if you do, actually, wait, if you do know this other thing, then you know what? I'd question if your father knows. And then you're on your own. But anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, and if you are her, contact me. Listen, this is not all words. I have proof of everything. Okay? Him being the most amazing person to the times that we stopped talking. It wasn't very long. This is the longest ever. The one other time was in 2023 for 2 weeks. And that was because I didn't reach out to him. He kept calling, and I just stopped it. And then one day I gave in. I gave in after 2 weeks. Did she answer me? Dude, if she left. Wait, I need to see another comment from her. It's a girl, and she's not a girl's girl. Listen, if you're a woman, you kind of need to be a girl's girl. I mean, I'm sorry, I think if you're a human, I'm not talking about all the past. I'm talking about what's going on right now and him just ghosting. That is not an okay thing to do. Whether you think whatever happened in the past is whatever. But did she really leave? I do have it on 60 seconds. I have everything saved. But that was only because, like, there was so much good stuff. I'm not going back to America, I promise you. Oh, I know there's people that's connected to him and is alive. Again, they have his words. They have it. Let me tell you, he got me. Listen, there are girls in Morocco that I know will talk to this girl too that had experiences that I didn't even know about. Okay? No, I don't think you're bro. I thought you were her, the girl that he's talking to. I'm just saying, if the girl is watching this, you need whatever, like, I don't know. I think he's better off just trying to find somebody new now. Like, I don't think it's a good idea, this girl that he just started talking to now, because now if she does know about me, like, she knows, like, okay, that, like, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird, like, because, like, I mean, even if he lies, like, it's still, like, you can't deny all that. She could just go through his phone. There's pictures and stuff, you know, like, of all of our trips and stuff. He didn't delete all that. He was bad with deleting pictures. Maybe he was. Actually, he might have did that because he deleted my emails. Guys, I think he hacked me again today because my Gmail account went crazy and I had to log back in. It says you were logged out, and it was on a Windows that I was logged out, and I wasn't. My computer's was shut like since last night, but I couldn't tell what computer it was. No, he did, guy. No, Amin, slow your roll. Slow your roll. He's not a criminal. He had a visa issue because, not an issue, it ran out, he had to come back. But it's Meshi Mushkil. He's going to do fine in Morocco. He doesn't have, like, a normal job. He gets paid from America. He's, you know, who cares? He's younger than me. He's not a child, though. But we're not talking about that. Yeah, but you're not pregnant. Wait, I can't read all these comments. What the hell? What he did is not your fault. He chose to run from his rebellion, and that says everything. No, nobody's asking to marry me. I just didn't expect him to vanish. Okay, be careful with my words. Why are you being threatening? I'm just telling you, if you're her, you need to contact me for your own good. It's for your own good, I promise you. For your own health. Dagger, just leave her alone. Even if it is somebody for him, who cares? It's good for the algorithm. Okay, D. Trump, again, are you forgetting that I'm pregnant? I'm emotional. Also, this is his child, and every day I think of that I am carrying this guy who literally just, like, had me, like, you know, and then to know that he wouldn't be with me, but we still continued just because I promise you, we got, whether we knew it or not, like, he didn't want to not be friends with me. Like, we talked about it. Like, what happens when you get married? I was like, we can't be friends. He's like, we could be friends. I'm like, we can't be friends. And I meant, like, legitimately platonic friends. I'm like, it's not going to happen. Like, I would not be okay with my husband being friend. And he's like, but she's going to know that I know you from before. And I'm like, no, it's not good. And then, like I said, and then one time I did block him. And he was like, don't block me, don't block me. And I promise you, I can't do this. And Louisa, somebody already said that. It's not. He's not. I'm not going to force somebody to marry me. That's not what I'm about. Come on. Okay, then Damien, goodbye. I'm talking, I couldn't talk about this stuff for a while. You don't like it? Goodbye. You know? It makes me feel better to talk about this. I try to read one comment and then all of a sudden, boop, 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 boop. Again, Hafar. Forget about him. I'm pregnant with his child. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm looking for him. I need him to come back. I'm just saying I can't forget about him because I'm pregnant. Yes, legally responsible, yes. But not marriage. Come on. Yeah, we weren't official, but he did everything with me. I mean, come on. He actually had a girlfriend for 5 months that I had no clue. They didn't do anything though, because she was, she wasn't doing that before marriage. I had no clue. He would sleep over my house for days. And I'm like, girl, how did you not know? He was good. Jack is 13. Guys, stop fighting. They don't think I'm unhappy. You see, we're fine. I'm upset now. They're in bed. They're sleeping. We're getting up at 5 a.m. Yep, my kids know. I can't read all these comments. Oh my God. You know why he was trying to stay close to you but not commit? No. No, because he had fun with other girls. That's not it. Guys, you were not in our lives personally. I promise you. I have videos of us in America. I had security cameras of us just hanging out. We genuinely, he knew me, I knew him. Okay? Again, not a kid. Not a kid. Well, I'm not having the kid with him. I'm by myself. I'm not going to abort it. Dude, the baby's mine. It will have my name. Mesh Mushkil. I don't care about that. Wait, just wants to I don't know what Hanan is. Yeah, well, you know what? He was doing a lot of this stuff before me too, so. Guys, there's too many freaking comments. Alright, I went all the way down. Okay, Sophia, I didn't even count you in it, so I don't know. Ew, theater, goodbye. No, I prefer talking to just, I have friends here, you know. I'm not, oh my God. Yeah, the baby will be American too. We'll have American citizenship too. I'm American. That won't happen until probably after 20 weeks, maybe 24 weeks, because I had second term pregnancy losses, 3 of them before. Yep, everything I said is a lie. Because all my videos were always about him. Yeah. Weirdo. No. I met in a previous vlog. No. He might be shown accidentally for a quick split second in one of my vlogs somewhere, but he is not in any vlogs, like, in a vlog. No. I would not have posted him, guys. Oh, I blocked someone that says to get an abortion. I don't want those kind of people around me. That's why. No. And also anybody that thinks that what's going on in Gaza is normal, you can get blocked too. Well, no offense, but nobody knows who anybody is on here. And I know there's people on here that he knows. I mean, to be honest, all the people that I ever met, they never had a problem with me. And if they do now, it's just because of his lies. What do you mean they're innocent? They're happy. Oh, okay, so then you're two. Goodbye. What is Hanan? Dude, the guy's name is not Adam. And, I'm not going to tell you what his name is, but I will tell you you're wrong. Thank you. I do love my hair. He's not going to go to America. He doesn't have any visa. Yes, I have a doctor in Rabat. I actually had to ask for a receipt. Yeah, they were upset because they really liked him too. Oh my God, my kids loved him. I just turned 8 weeks on Saturday. Don't start asking questions. Go watch the blogs. I would never have a Moroccan citizenship. I'm just getting residency. I'm not changing the name of this channel. No, he's gone. Wait, what? No, they're not like me. No, there's no Adam. I promise you. No, I actually remember saying something. But no, I didn't say the father's name. It wasn't that name somebody gave. And it wasn't the father's name. I said... No, well, it's not Adam. I promise you. Swear on my kid's life, it's not Adam. It can have my last name. I had cats all my pregnancies. I never had a problem. No, he doesn't want American. He doesn't want to be in America. He likes it here. He makes American money in Morocco. Well, I didn't want this to help grow my channel. But like I said, I'm pregnant. How was I supposed to? I'm just supposed to say, hey guys, I'm pregnant. That's it. I'm still going to do vlogs. Come on. And I wasn't going to say anything about anything until he ghosted. And I waited 3 weeks to the day of him ghosting to post the video. UX design. No, he wasn't talking to this girl before. He talked to her the day before we stopped talking. No, really, he doesn't. Like he's okay being here. Well, because his parents and his brothers are all in America. If he lived in America, like more than likely he'd probably have to go back home. You know what I'm saying? Or he would go back home because like why would he spend, especially in America, it's too much money. But in Morocco, he's on his own. He's got freedom. You know what I'm saying? No, they did not. The doctor's not Moroccan. For the 100th time, why didn't you travel today? We're traveling tomorrow. They live there, but they're not. Three, his three younger brothers are American citizens, but his parents are not, but they live there. They're able to, because they, I don't know. He's younger than me, but he's not, no. Exactly. He's not going back to America. No, guys, again, I had 3 second term losses. I do not get excited about this until I think I'm cleared. Oh, I'm going to do tons of vlogs. I know. I did actually, Tariq, I did do one last Monday. Nope. You keep asking the same questions and you obviously have not watched my vlogs. You're annoying. Hi, Kobe. Zainab, I've talked to women here that actually, you guys just don't talk about it, but it happens a lot here too. There are a lot of women that have had babies that, or that did not have babies. Okay. My kids, goodbye. You're annoying. I think it's her. There's no Adam. I have no idea where Adam came from. Rover, stop talking about Adam because I promise you there's no Adam. I swear on my kid's life his name is not Adam. Besides, Adam's like an American name. Like, I know you say it Adam, but I say Adam. We're going to do a video on the way to SEPTA, in SEPTA. That will be one video. We're going to do a video at our Airbnb. We're going to do a video walking around. We're going to go to the aqua park. Jack and Cameron are well. Yes, my YouTube is monetized. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it is illegal here, but there is some that do it on the hush hush. And because of course I got that information, but I'm not doing that. And then Spain the option, but most people here can't just get up and go to Spain. My first loss was 15 weeks, second one was 17, and the third one was 18 and a half weeks. Don't be worried, don't be worried. Nope. No. You guys, even if you're gonna guess stuff, but if I see something that's like way off, I mean, I don't know. I've never met 2 of his brothers. I've seen them, I know what they look like, but I've never met them. They didn't come here when the rest of the family came here. But no, not music, no. What the hell does that mean, his brother? I don't know what I'm having. I found out how much it costs. Kaza, 10,000 dirhams. Yeah, Karima, I promise you, second trimester losses are rare. Not for me, because I've had 3. 2 boys and a girl. Sorry, Foodie Evan. I'm not naming him Adam. Will I tell us gender? Honestly, I wish I want to wait. I want to be surprised. I've always wanted to, but I could never do it, so I don't know if I probably will, but. Okay, I'll try to do a reaction. Not this week, though, because I'll be away. I'm hungry. Guys, don't be mad, but I have not eaten today. I have food. I have safa. And my friend's mom made us some rafesa. Yeah, I need to eat, but I don't. Okay, let's go eat. Oh my god, twins? Twins do not run in my family. Haha, Dagger, this one will be able to play on the Moroccan team. That's funny. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I have a girl, she's playing Cora. She's not gonna be, no. I need to see more girls out there playing. It needs to become more, you guys need to start watching the girls. Start watching the national girls team. Like, come on, support them. Yep. Guys, I never did the dishes, and it's midnight almost. But I'm too hungry. I never did the dishes. Yeah, I won't be doing that until like after 24 weeks. I know, but I'm leaving in the morning and I don't want to do them in the morning. I wish I could like, sometimes for a split second, like I'll leave my house or something, like, and I need to do stuff here, right? And I see the cleaning ladies that clean the places here, the residences, not the residences, but like the hallways and stuff. And like, dude, like she'll be mopping the floor. And like for a split second, I'm like, oh, I just want to give her like 100 dirhams. Come in and just do my floor real quick. You know what I mean? Like just my like kitchen floor or something. But I'm like, no, Erin, you can do it yourself. But it's just like, yeah, I don't want to do the dishes. And now I'm going to eat more. I'm going to eat something. I'm going to make another dish. No, we're not, because I'm using plastic. Look, my registry is going to be very basic because I've had a bunch of kids. I know what you need and what you don't need. Half the stuff you don't need. Actually, you guys are probably very minimalist here, I feel like. Right? You're probably minimum here. Like in America, oh my God. Diaper warmers, wipe warmers, and like, it's like too much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is a problem. There's no chicken. Did Jack take the chicken out? He probably did. He does it all the time to me. I don't even know why I'm putting this much on the plate. Because I'm not even going to eat it. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to heat it up. And then I'll take a bite and then I won't eat it. Could you ever put your kid in a Moroccan private school. No, oh, I don't, they're in a, no, because, no. I mean, I don't know. Okay, not diaper warmer. That's probably not true. But wipe warmer for real. And I'm sorry, you don't really need a wipe warmer. There's just so much stupid stuff that you really don't need. Oh, that's good to know. I don't really, to be honest, I don't like Mafisa. I'm not a fan of it. But Jack wanted to try it and he never had it before. Oh my god, I even have to wash a fork. What the hell? These kids don't do any of this. I need them, if they want to start cooking, they need to start doing dishes. Oh. These are all from them. I did the dishes last. Yeah, get to just go watch the vlogs. Friday night's vlogs. Number 2 has the important information. Number 1 is the preface. Oh my god. This is not food. I mean, this is not dinner. This is dessert. Like, you guys be eating dessert for food. I promise you, it's dessert. No, I haven't eaten all day. This is not pregnancy munchies. I haven't eaten all day. I just realized that I didn't eat all day. I drank all day, but I didn't eat. When I was going to eat today, then I felt sick and I didn't. December 15th. Too late. This is so sweet. I don't know because I want to kind of wait. I want to be surprised. Safa? My favorite American food? I don't know. I mean, like fried chicken, mac and cheese, potato salad. What? She's just saying like it's good I'm eating. Stop. Actually, there is a name that I like. You know what name I like? I like the name Yusra. For a girl. Jack liked this. I don't watch 90 Days Fiancé. I watch series like the one that I was watching with him that I didn't finish. 8 episodes left, or one, not 8 episodes. 1 season left of like 8 seasons. 1 season left. Prison Break. They're in Morocco right now. Not right now, but where I'm watching it in the show, they're in Morocco. But it's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be Yemen, but it's Morocco. Why Yusra? I never heard the name until my friend, the one that's going to watch the cats, her sister's name is that. And I never heard the name before, and I really like it. It's pretty. No, we watched a lot of shows together, but that was the latest one that we were watching. I watched Breaking Bad with him. I never watched Breaking Bad before. We watched Friends episodes. We watched Office twice. My three and a half men. What else? Silo. Silo is so good, guys. Listen, like right now, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine, right? But like I know when I get off of here, it gets sad, you know? You guys don't eat this with your hands, do you? You use a fork, right? I can't. Yes. Silo is so good. No, I'm not letting you guys pick the name. No offense. Ooh, we watched Peaky Blinders too. And I watched all the Harry Potters with him. Games of Thrones. Sarah's too American to me. And there's a million ways to spell it. You know, I just realized, like, I just thought of, like, there's probably a million Yusras. See, like, my kids' names are names, first of all, you never hear Cameron for a girl. And you don't have it spelled the way that I have it spelled. I only met one and she passed away. And that's who Cameron's named after. Yesterday when we were in Marjan, I met this UK couple and they had a daughter. I first met the husband. So me and Cameron were in the aisle of the shoes. And I saw the dad with the daughter. The mom wasn't there. And she was trying to like look at these shoes. And the ones that she was looking at, I wanted to tell him in case he didn't know that they'll probably be uncomfortable on her feet. Like I knew they were going to be for Cameron. And he was like, oh, thank you, thank you. He was from the UK. He had an accent. But then his wife comes. She starts talking and I'm like, oh, where are you from? She's like, the UK. And I'm like, why do you sound so different? She was from the north. Wait, she's from the city. I think she said she's from the north and he's from the south. Holy, she was like in the movies, like her voice was louder and she was, I don't know how to explain it. But holy crap, they were so different. Yeah, most of the time Cameron is a boy and it's spelled Cameron. Yeah, but I'm not going back to America, so I don't really care if, like, you know what I'm saying? Yusra is very easy. Look, if I could see the word Yusra and pronounce it right, I mean, I don't know if I am, but that's how I would say it. Anybody else can. Yeah, but I don't think the UK is that big to have the drastic change in the sound of the voice was crazy. Yeah, A is not. Oh yeah, she was from Liverpool. She's from Liverpool. I forget where he was from. No, I named Cameron after a little girl that I used to babysit for. She died when she was 3. She had spinal muscular atrophy. You're stuck in Canada? How can you leave? Why are you stuck in Canada? All right, guys, listen. I have to get up in 5 hours, and I didn't pack my stuff yet. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be okay. My goal is to be live every night on YouTube, like I'm doing now. I think this is gonna be my new time because the kids are in bed, you know, sleeping. That's the plan. However, if you just want to see random lives, follow me on TikTok because I have been consistently going on TikTok every day, like a couple times a day, and going live. And because we're going to be in Tangier and doing a lot of walking, I heard that to get your lives do well on TikTok. First of all, I broke all the barriers. Like I have a full live now. I don't know what that means, but apparently I unlocked everything. I don't even know. I don't get TikTok. It's so confusing. But TikTok, they told me that if I walk around town or walk around places outside, it will go way up. And guess what? Tonight I did it for like a little bit of time on TikTok. And I had like at one time like 30. And I was like, and I know that's not a lot, but that was a lot because for a long time I was talking for like an hour with like 4 people. Granted they were there, you know. But I am going to be randomly going live during the day on TikTok and IG too, but a lot of times on TikTok because I want to get that going. I'm sleeping on TikTok. I can't get monetized, I don't think, though, because it's not accepting my new phone number. Like, it had my American, because my account is from America. So I tried to change it, and then it wouldn't let me, so I'm not monetized. They verified me with my passport, but I'm not monetized, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, the lives here are really doing well. Guys, just please keep watching. Yes, you do get money from streaming because it's still, but I get more from my videos being watched. Does that make sense? So I appreciate all this, but if you could also just throw my video, look, if you don't even watch them, just throw them on in the background. Mute me. I don't care. ماشي مشكلة. Look, I can scroll on TikTok, ماشي مشكلة. I could search, not a problem. Does anybody get sucked into like you click on one and then you go to the second? That's what I don't like about TikTok because I get sucked in. But the studio thing is, somebody needs this guy that I know. He should do the UX. Isn't that what that is? The UX, like how it looks to you. All this, yeah, that's what he does. They need to redo this because it sucks. It really sucks. It's not good. I feel it's too much. I'm used to YouTube. YouTube is, I mean, there's a lot on YouTube, but it's just more easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? But why would people like I don't know. I never ask for, I mean, I'm so grateful when people give me donations on here, but like, I just want my videos to watch. You watch my videos, I get money. That's it. That's why I don't like when people are like, oh, ask us for help. You know, what do you want me? I don't want to ask for anything. You're helping me just by watching my videos. My lives are nice too, and I appreciate it because it helps me talk. But my videos is where I make money. That's where I make all my money. So if you want to watch my videos, and if you don't want to watch my videos, but you want to help me, just put me on mute. Well, what's UIX then? IUX. We're staying in Marina Bay, but we will be all over. We're going to take that tour. We're going to do that. We're going to do the bus tour. We're going to do the water park. Manar Water Park on Wednesday. We'll do the bus tour on Thursday. We're going to go to Hercules. I got to see where all this stuff is so that I'm not just driving everywhere. I need to figure out, like, this is so late. Guys, why? I should have left on Wednesday. Like, Wednesday was when I was originally leaving. And then I move it up tomorrow and I'm not ready because I'm not packed. And now I'm thinking I don't even have, at least tomorrow we're going to SEPTA. So you know what? Tomorrow we're going to SEPTA. We'll come back to the Tangier Airbnb tomorrow, late afternoon. And we'll just chill in our Airbnb. We'll get something to eat. Thursday, tomorrow night, I'll try to make my plans for Thursday. Wait. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So Wednesday and Thursday are my full days in Tangier. We're going to go to the water park on Wednesday, I think. I'll look to see which day is No, I like Yusra. Yusra is the one I think if I had a girl, but I don't. Like, gun to the head, if I had a girl, Yusra. But I don't know about for a boy. Yeah, but it's okay, because, like, we get to go to Cabo Negro this time. That's so fun. Sounds like we're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, guys, I gotta go. I know, I try to tell them, Zainab, that, like, that's why I try to get them to talk. Listen, Cameron loves to be, everybody's like, there's people that are like, oh, you're forcing your kids to be on the camera. Actually, I'm not. Cameron begs to be in videos, But I don't want her in all the videos because it is my channel and I don't want people to just think she's in every video. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be Cameron, you know what I'm saying? It's not, it's my channel and I'm not being like a brat. I'm just saying, like, she's in some of, and Jack normally will be like, whatever, especially if it's somewhere we're going to eat or it's somewhere fun, you know what I mean? I mean, yeah, because actually, if you notice, Jack's not in the ones he doesn't want to be in. That's why you don't see Jack. If you don't see Jack, it's because I'm like, hey, I'm going to do a video, Cameron's coming, do you want to be in it? He's like, what are you doing? And I'll tell him, like, we're going shopping for clothes, like yesterday. No, I don't want to be in it. Okay. I don't force my kids to be in them. Cameron, I have to tell her no sometimes. Because, look, sometimes I just need to make a video, and it's like a, not educational, but like, I don't know how to explain it. But, you know, some of my videos, it's like, you know, I can't have her in the background. You know how she is. She's like me, but blonde, blue eyes. It's not with a US number. That's the problem. I'm not monetized. I don't think I can be monetized on TikTok. But I just want to get my TikTok up because I think it still brings more people. All my socials still bring people to my YouTube. You know what I mean? My YouTube is the biggest that I have. Oh, wait, IG is. But see, IG 90,000 and almost 70,000 on YouTube is completely different. It is way much harder to get subscribers on YouTube than it is on IG. IG is much easier. I know I need to sleep. And both my devices, battery came on this one and my phone. So I think that is like the end of this. All right, guys, I appreciate most of you. Wait, we got a message restricted. I always get curious about them. What did you say that they restricted you? Wait, what did you say? Oh, you retracted it. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, it will probably be 6 o'clock, but who knows? I've been waking up early because, like, I've been leaving my window all the way open at night. So, like, as soon as I see, like, a crack of light, I'm up. I know I do need to eat more. I actually lost weight, guys. I actually lost weight because in the beginning, I didn't eat anything. I was so upset. I didn't eat anything. But inshallah, I'll get better. But, guys, just try to understand, like, I'm still going to be upset about this for a little bit. I mean, I'm having a baby that's going to look like this guy that, you know, it's just weird. Not weird. It's not what I expected, but, you know, it's going to be hard, you know? All right, guys, have a good night. When you're there, no, I don't have that many days. Chef Shaolin's like a whole day itself. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to Cabo Negro and Tangier and Septa. I'm going to have lots of vlogs. There's literally going to be, I feel like the last time I told you guys that, I end up like not having any. But my goal is a SEPTA one, because we're going to go to Mercado. I've never been there, so that will be something new. And then, like I said, we get back, whatever we do that night will be like our first night in Tangier, whatever. And I'll do a live. The kids are not going to be on live, maybe during the day ones, but the YouTube lives, they're not on because they're at nighttime. So if you want to see me live and the kids live tomorrow, TikTok, IG, that will where you'll see me. And then, like I said, we're going to go to the water park. That will be a video. If we go to one of the restaurants, that will be its own video. Like, dude, you're going to be seeing Tangier and Cabo Negro videos for like months. Do you understand? Like, I might even just post some, save them, post something here, go back to Cabo Negro, and people will be like, oh my God, you went back to Cabo Negro. No. So just so you know, Dunia, ew and ew. I don't like either. I like avocado if it's tiny, tiny and it's in a burrito, but I'm not a fan of avocado. And I'm not a fan of beets. What's caliente? Is it the ice cream place? Yeah, guys, please, please just continue watching my videos. I'm worried about doing these daily lives on here because right now it looks good, but like this is my second now full week of videos. And I started doing the lives Friday. So this week will tell me if it's going to be affecting it. So please, please still watch my videos. If you share my stuff, that would be amazing too. But yeah. Baslama, everyone, thank you so much. I think I had like, what was the most I had on here at one time? I saw 256. Was that the most? That was crazy. Okay, now I've been on here for 2 hours. So everyone, good night. Yeah. Wait, what am I talking? What are we talking about pie for? I don't know. All right. Good night, Baslama.